What is up, guys? Euclid back here with you again, and welcome back to Halo Infinite. I told you guys that we were going to be mopping up the last areas of the tower. That's going to be kind of the beginning of this video, and then the remainder of that will be obviously kind of combing through the next area, starting with forward operating base Echo. So basically what I was doing was I was wanting to find these kind of things on my own. There really aren't many guides out there by this point, I imagine. So I did find one. And funny enough, it was near a Spartan locker nearby. We just never noticed how close it was. We never heard it. You have to be in a pretty decent vicinity to catch on to it, really. That is loud. But anyways, we managed to find another one, which means there's only one more left after this one. So we'll go ahead and listen to this, and then we'll cut ahead to when I find the next.
Infinity, Windfall 1. You've got 2. Make that 3 Phantoms on fast approach. What's your status?
Infinity is launching lifeboats and drop pods on course to the surface of the Halo Ring.
What? That's suicide. The skies are still thick with Banished. Malik, you still with me?
Windfall 4 on your 6, Spartan.
Infinity's launching the evac. The UNSC is abandoning ship. We've got to get those pods safely to the surface. Damn it, I got incoming.
You've got 5 Banshees on you, Mako.
Better on me than the life pods. Cover us, Windfall 4. I'm getting them to the surface.
Cube, that is. Interesting. So yeah. So there are obviously a few of these in the level. It's just we never noticed the one that was kind of back here. So I imagine if there's another one, I have a few guesses as to where it could be. Really? We're not going to record just me looking for it. That would be an endless and boring episode. I just kind of wanted to catch you guys up on it so we can fully wrap up this area and its collectibles. At the very least, one advantage we have is that it kind of tells us when we, when we have said collectibles. Somehow I got rid of my breacher unintentionally. So the tower was a fun level. Once we find the other audio recording, we will come back here because there is said to be a skull in the tower. My guess, that bitch is either somewhere well hidden inside or it's on top of it because I've went below quite a bit. So, just to kind of find it. So I have a pretty good guess on where it's at. And I'm thinking it's on top. So, and I think I can do it with the grapple because I have the grapple pretty much fully upgraded, really. Spartan cores, Seeker, and we won't worry about that. So yeah, I will see you guys in a moment when we find the second of the final audio logs in the first area. Well guys, we kind of lucked out and found the last audio log. I didn't want to play it without you guys being here though. I was just kind of venturing around and I recalled that the first squad we actually rescued was Boxer Squad here up on this hill, not far from our starting point, or at least near our first forward operating base. Well, I was kind of hopping around this area using my scan and everything. Picked up a mongoose. Get closer, more things start popping up. Then you hear it. There we go, we have our other audio log. We are completely full. Ammunition. What is this? Flashlight. Kinda like how shovels have not changed. Fine in here. REs. I'm actually so hungry right now that that's making me hungry. Let's play our last audio log. And we'll have one more collectible to go. The first area.
Intrepid 1, my drop pod is 2 clicks up speed. On your tail in 10 seconds. There's a lot going on up here.
Copy that, Horvath. Infinity's getting torn up in orbit, but it's going to be way worse on the ring's surface. Touchdown at 10. Let's be ready to hit the ground running, Intrepid.
Copy that. Let's show them what Spartans can do.
Hell yeah. So I like it.
Go, go, go. Weapons free, Intrepid. Let's take this sector back from the Banished.
Wow. So cool. So yeah, just another UNSC base that was kind of abandoned. Wasn't really much they could do. Always nice to see the little radio sets and everything, the effort that they had. If you look at this wood, it kind of looks like it was being prepared for a fire, but that fire obviously never happened. So, you know, we found all the audio logs in the area. Now there's only one thing that remains. That is, in fact, the skull. Yes, I know where it's at. I would have been your daddy. So, skull is there. I found it by accident while I was taking thumbnail pictures for one of the previous episodes. It was actually the episode for the tower and the fight with Chak Lok. So we're going to go ahead and... You know what? I know exactly what we'll do. Hop in a hog real quick. Used our fast travel.
We're holding this FOB.
Yep. I'm just going to start calling it FOB for the sake of saving air.
Got that hog you ordered, Chief?
Thank you, Echo 216.
I'm on the gun.
Alright, we got another Marine down here. These guys will serve as a good distraction.
Roll out!
Oh, my dude. Got somewhere to be. We'll roll to the main gate, let the Marines do their own bit of fighting. So, once we get this skull, we've picked up every single collectible in the first area. We didn't get the skulls for Ghost of Gabrakan, the Banished Dreadnought warship, or even the underground complex. So we'll have to gather those on a new playthrough.
Got one. Incoming grenade!
Marines are pretty useful.
Taking fire!
Alright,
Firing!
get some kinetic
Hell with
ammunition.
this thing. Cut it out, Blackjaw! Time to move!
Get on in, my dude. See if I can drive
I
this.
didn't survive 6 months on this ring just to die to you losers. Find work! See this bumper? That's your future! Getting out
Wow, that's awesome.
here. Well, look what we got here. Use a hand!
Okay. We're gonna let the Marines do their own thing, really.
Lost visual on the
Because
target.
if you guys haven't found the skull in this area yet, oh, it's so cool where it's at. Is that some kind of special skewer? No, it's not. Skull's on top of the fucking base. I actually like the sound of wildlife in this game. I just wish there was some legit wildlife. So yeah, we're gonna sprint up here, and it's always been told, I guess, that you can get a wasp later in the game. I imagine that's a later game item. But I was able to do this with the grapple hook. Now I do have it almost fully upgraded. Look at this. And there's so much that I am now wondering about the first area. Well, not first area, but the area closest to Outpost Tremonius. I also really, really like those signature sounds for the skulls. Oh boy. I knew I could hear it up here. But we got some other cool shit to look at. There it be. There's the skull. I would have been your daddy's skull. This is a microphone. This is a guitar. This is basically a big rock stage set for some serious audio. This Is a vinyl activate? Let me get that skull. So, didn't really mean to find it, but I'm kind of glad we did because I'm going to go for a completionist campaign. All right. So we have it here. The Craig Zeta Halo Tour 2560. 24th of October, Outpost Tremonius. 25th, Armory of Reckoning. Horn of Abala. I think these are all names of places. So, the Armory of Reckoning, I think, is soon. So, it kind of lists on what the order of things are. But it's basically an album. But it says you can activate. Oh! Oh, you can flip it. Well, that's just cool as hell. So, the album itself says Greatest Hits, Craig, Zeta Halo Tour. We'll flip it back over one more time. Oh, no. I love that they let you actually flip the stupid thing. So it says, I smile inside. For the Craig, I was alone. For the Craig, I was alone. I got tears last summer. I'm the Craig in your heart. These are fucking song titles. I'm the Craig in your heart. My mom used to love me. Popped in the chin by my friend. Space gophers. Where'd the rhinos go? The smell of flowers makes me happy. Your words hurt, but I love it. The day you become a meme. Grunt, grunt, grunt. I can't grow beard. I am so famous. It is so stupid, and I love it. Oh, that is great. To acknowledge the meme and make a joke out of it through the, you know, I don't know. I think they did a really good job. But to honor that, instead of being hurt by it, to really honor it and take your punches, it really shows strength and resolve on the part of 343. So honestly, bravo to you guys for that. But I like the setup. I really wish I could pick up the guitar. Oh, it makes a ping. Haha, they added rock sounds, dude. Oh, that is so cool. I can't believe they actually added that in. Oh. Mike won't, but the guitar will. You gotta be shitting me. Oh, yeah. I want to see Craig live. This is amazing. So, excellent Easter egg by 343. Way to take your punches like badasses. Honestly, guys, I'm very proud of you for that. That was a really cool honorable mention, I will say. But more than anything, proud of you guys for taking the joke and taking it well. Here in a moment, I'm going to look differently because this little audio recording, this audio log / skull segment is going to be on a different day than when I record the rest of, well, really, this episode. So I don't want to be just a kind of a short episode with pickups, but I did want to kind of get these ones out of the way with the audio logs, the UNSC audio logs, and finishing up. And now we have collected everything from the first open area, and we can cross the bridge into the next. Well, we are back, and like I said, it's a different day. Gonna be looking different. Not gonna wear the same stuff just for the sake of the video, but now you know why. So, I finally took advantage of something that I should have been taking advantage of for quite some time. And that is, sorry, the mic's a little loud there, that the Razorback can be loaded with different things. So I got a couple fusion cools and a plasma turret loaded up, and I complement, a full complement of Marines. And I'm just kind of curious. We are crossing the bridge now. We are heading to the next area, and just to confirm with you guys, we do indeed have everything collected from the last area. So now we can move forward and collect and take command of our first forward operating base, our first FOB.
I'm ready to push back.
Me too, dude.
Firing on target.
Take him.
Hell yeah, dude.
I saw that shot. Keep it up. You never said let me get a hold of a vehicle.
I ain't going anywhere.
Let's fuck him up. Oh, there's a good. Thank God he was above us. Well, that went about as well as one could expect. Looks like it's just weaponry down here. Of course, there was an ambush of a warthog, but we got that pretty much everywhere where we go.
Hey, check that out.
There's a forward operating base up ahead.
We could use an LZ in this region.
Yes, we could. Yep. Let's go ahead.
Multiple UNSC signatures in that Banished stronghold, Chief. I think we've got some friendlies inside.
You heard her.
Hostile in my
Redoubt
sights.
of Sundering.
Enemy forces.
We'll take this base first.
Yeah, stack them up. Enemy down.
All shotgun. It's hilarious.
Down far someplace else. No more hostiles. FOB echoes ready to be brought back into the fold.
So cool, dude.
This is my stop.
Let's remove these.
There's so much more where that came from.
Just throw them towards the... Ooh. We'll capture the FOB in a minute. Let's go ahead and get this audio log.
Okay.
New audio log, baby.
Are you sure about sending them in alone, Dr. Halsey?
If everyone does their job correctly, John will not be alone, Captain.
I just question the value of splitting them off from
Captain
the rest of the
Lasky.
team. That wasn't the initial plan.
Plans change. Besides, I have something else for Blue Team in mind.
Okay, blue team's gone.
Which is why we've taken advantage of their unexpected availability to assist elsewhere.
I do not remember agreeing to the reallocation of our best Spartans, my Spartans, for an operation I am not even aware of.
Plans change, Doctor.
Wow, so blue team has been far removed. Okay. Yeah, blue team has been removed from the general situation of what's going on here. Oh, cool. Hell yeah, dude. All right, let's claim this. This is now our first FOB within the new area.
FOB captured. Looks like we're right on the edge of the island. A chunk of what used to be a single contiguous structure. Can you imagine the force it would take to blow this ring apart? Must have been quite a show.
Yeah, that's like the first thing I'm wondering. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff nearby. There's a lot of squads we can rescue. A lot of stuff to do, really. And there's even a fortress nearby called the Redoubt of Sundering. We're probably going to go ahead and attack it, too. It looks like there's a lot of Marines in it as well. Oh, if we could have a big contingent of Marines and just gather forces as we go. Pyramid Squad. There's a Spartan Corps nearby. Bluebell Squad. Ik Novus, one of the more experienced members of the Banished. Ik Novus, I might be saying that wrong, sorry guys. Ik Novus was part of the Covenant attack on Jericho 7 that decimated several human cities with unyielding force. The target is known to carry a modified skewer. Target dossier available for review in the database. Okay. We'll read more about him if we hunt him down, per the request of a viewer of the channel. So, I'm glad that we can kind of move forward and not feel like we've left anything behind. We truly got everything from the last area, so that's good. Upgrades. We can't upgrade anything yet. We can upgrade the threat sensor, but I'm holding out something a little stronger. Brig Larg is dead. We could probably go ahead and read a little bit about Brig Larg that we killed in the last episode. I didn't really give him the light that he deserved. One of the more disturbing reports from recent encounters with the Banished concerns the Ungoy known as Brig Larg. The Grunt gained notoriety near the end of the Covenant War and the Great Schism, where his vicious and often sadistic behavior on the battlefield earned him a high-priority target designation by Arbiter Vadam's allied forces. Nice. Brig Larg joined the Banished after the war's conclusion, where his macabre infatuation with violence and his affinity for the Jorlhani, whose ruthlessness inspired his own, has earned him great respect among his peers. He has been known to not just kill UNSC personnel at rates far outstripping other Ungoy, but to do so in horrific and disturbing ways. He's an asshole. Then, of course, there is Okro Vagodun. For the last decade of the war, Okro Vagadoon, or Okra, was considered one of the most lethal infantry assets in the Covenant, and was granted the title of Blade Master by the Minister of Resolution for his remarkable combat ability. Vagadoon hailed from a long line of sword fighters and repeatedly defied odds, surviving even when vastly outnumbered. When the Covenant fell into dismay at the hands of the prophets, he returned to Suban, the blood moon of San Helios, and his birth world. Nice, I'm loving these references, dude. Where he was approached by Aatrox with an offer to join the Banished. Only after a year of watching his own people fall to civil war, he agreed. Since then, Vagadoon has fought exclusively for the Banished as part of the Blood Brave, a sect of highly esteemed warriors from his homeworld. Next, Ik Novus, the Devourer. We'll read more about Ik Novus when we hunt him.
You guys need anything? Keep me posted.
Nope, we don't.
You ever get a look at Eshram? He's older than dirt and smells like burning tires.
Cannon.
Wow. Just wow. This is looking okay. Now the fields are getting a little flatter.
Outside in daylight after all that time underground.
Where'd you get a
If you
Hydra?
get bored of it, I'll take it right back.
Yeah, I'm keeping the Hydra. Do that. Alright, so we know that there's stuff nearby. Just across the way on that ridge. Yeah, you can see little boxes and stuff. There's an armor locker. Armory locker or whatever. Another question that I have is our Razor... Yeah, our Razorback is in poor condition. We're going to order a new one. I love having a whole plethora. Yeah, good. I'm glad they fixed that. If that was a fix, that is. Alright, where's the shotgunny lady?
Happy to help, Chief.
Alright. Now, are we granted any more rifles?
Every fob we take gets us a little bit closer.
Commando, duelist energy sword, unbound. Unbound plasma pistol. Oh yeah, baby. Let's do it.
Feels pretty incredible to be fighting alongside a Spartan.
Hell yeah.
Shotgun.
Time to move.
Let's roll. Why is this so fucking cool, dude? Oh, our other one disappeared. That's alright.
I'll get out here.
Okay, so we can attach item. This will get really badly if they make it explode, though. Oh, we can take our rifle! We can take it separately! Nice!
I wonder what happened to the Infinity after we abandoned ship.
Yeah.
I think you know what happened to it. It died. It died. The words of an old Sins of the Prophets member. It definitely died. Alright, let's see if I can get more ammo for the Commando. Yep, sure can. Commando and energy sword. Got our sniper rifle on the way. Yeah, baby. Don't need any grenades. Alright.
We're the best of the best.
Cut the chatter. Going for a ride.
Load them up, guys. Let's load them up. I love it. I love it. I love it. Why is that so fun to me? Alright. Well, what can we do here? We can go through and clear this valley, or we can take the structure of the Redoubt of Sundering. Decisions. It's close, so I kind of feel like we should take the Redoubt of Sundering. But not until we've done a little recon, I guess.
Shoot it!
You guys can't possibly think you're gonna win this fight, can you? Damn fine work, Marine!
Audio log. Alright. Keep me protected, guys.
Ready to get smashed into base!
Oh no.
Climbing aboard! I'm aboard! Let's go!
Get on. Get on. Fuck it.
Moving out on foot! What's up, Chief? Sure
He's not approaching us.
That all of them?
But he is
Damn, that felt good.
landing troops up the way. Let's listen to this audio log and then we can move on.
I'll never believe this back at home.
Okay. Listen to this audio log and then we can move on. I love how they're gathered around you.
Bracing positions. Landfall on the ring in 5 seconds. Sound off, Marines.
All these different Spartans.
We're good, Spartan Stone. Bumps and bruises. Not much else.
Copy that. Soon as I blow the hatch, we fan out in pairs. The ring's already crawling with Banished. Be ready for anything.
There's a prop.
You all right, Marine?
Oh.
Yeah, just for all the trouble these things are supposed to cause, I guess I never thought the surface of the ring would look so beautiful.
Yeah, they are pretty. Glorious. It makes me want to travel like past the Midwest or something.
Feed him some fire.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure if you're
Go
more
fuck these
ugly
guys
or
up.
stupid. I guess the answer's yes. Beautiful.
Looks like that stung a bit.
Not coming back.
More of that. That all day long. I'm mowing every last one of you down. Woo! Enemy grenade!
Remember your training, Marine.
The noise? Wait, am I seeing gunfire? I'm seeing so much gunfire. Obviously, there's something here. This bumblebee. Ooh. There's a Marine squad nearby, though. Spartan Core, we can go ahead and upgrade. Reach fall increases damage and radius of the shockwave blast. Enemies in it will be stunned. Reaching out. Got the achievement for fully upgrading the grapple shot. Per the request of a viewer of the channel.
Punch it!
Go, go, go!
Let's go, guys. I don't get it. It's like... Oh, dude, guys! Oh, that's the doors to the drop pods. I got excited. I thought they were the smaller version of those, like, slim Sanheeli drop pods or whatever. Here's what I'm wondering. We were seeing gunfire.
This is incredible.
We're ready for long-range engagement.
Come on!
Well, here's the wishful thinking.
Taking this vehicle!
I can't be going back and forth. We need to secure one area at a time. I don't think they're going to fully engage the situation until we get there. There's a squad nearby. Yeah, we need to take the Redoubt of Sundering. So that's what we're going to do.
I hope someone saw that.
Me too, dude. Me too. God, that's pretty. Hell yeah, I'll take a picture.
Screw you, physics!
Redoubt of Sundering, here we come.
You must love losing your humanity, huh?
Taking the shot.
Hoorah!
All right.
Disembarking. I've survived 6 months on this ring. I ain't dying today.
Don't you ever shut up?
No, I don't, actually. Oh, another audio log in here. And a rocket launcher. Oh boy. Better not let them have that. Before we proceed further, Ooh.
There's no way. There's no way that actually worked.
They're trying to get the fuck out.
What if they did? Of course they did. Of course they did. I need to go to escape. Wait for nightfall. Nightfall's better.
Yep.
I can't leave them. But I can't save them either. Getting out was tough enough, but how in the world would I...
Sounds torn. Definitely torn.
Step one, these shackles.
Oh, those are the big shackles.
Okay. Time to reevaluate step one.
Wow. All right, here we go.
Where's your squad? Where are the other survivors? Talk now!
Look there, the Marines. This must be where they processed prisoners before sending them to the tower. We've got to get them out of here.
Hell yeah. There are Marines all throughout this place, so we're gonna take this place down. No!
You trying to kill me?
I fucking guess. Jackal Sniper. Always. They'll haunt me as long as I love Halo. As long as I love these games, Jackal Snipers are gonna haunt my ass. I can't imagine them on Legendary. Alright. Spartan Core. Come on, baby.
Chief, friendly, over here.
I hear you, dude.
I think this might be it.
Who is getting me? Oh, he was up above. That's alright. I like how we sneak in and it starts really good and epic and we're getting cool kills and we just die. Mowed down by a Jackal Sniper. Who should be our first target, obviously. All right, baby. Come on, baby. They're like on the high wall. Come on, baby. Okay, baby. Hell yeah.
Hostile down. Nice one, Chief.
Real deal, sir.
Grab a weapon. Who the fuck is that guy? He's up there on a turret. Okay. He needs to die first, and then we take down the sniper, and then we take down the rest. Hilarious. Okay, let's reload our rocket. Yeah, there's audio logs throughout this entire base. Come here, baby. Sorry. Hey, baby.
Take out that generator.
Ongoing casualties!
Get me out of here, Chief.
Arm yourself.
Boone for sure. Thanks.
No, you won't.
Ready to go.
Yeah, you thought so. I'm better with iron sights anyways. Right.
Never again. Get ready. More reinforcements inbound.
Open it up. Bring our reinforcements in. Truth reconciliation style. Just like that. Come on, man.
Lead the way, Chief.
Beat his ass, guys. No, 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 no. You take that.
Taking notes. Let her rip. Moving to objective.
Oh, man.
Heavy weapons online.
Come on, baby. The Marines are not fucking around, dude. Come on, baby.
One last UNSC tag inside that central holding structure, under heavy guard.
Come on, baby. Reload. No. Son of a bitch.
Now for our friend. I think that console's rigged to his cage.
Marine.
No.
Here. How we looking? I think we're clear. Let's keep moving. And stay down.
Come on, Chief.
Wait. He's partially camouflaged. Wow.
You're a sight.
Target's down.
One's still alive in here.
I cannot really tell. Okay, they got his ass. And we got a gravity hammer. Nice. Here, you.
Master Chief.
I'm very sorry to take that from you. I know you wanted it.
Roger that.
Okay. We have a lot of audio logs and stuff to collect here, too.
Fight guy in here. Come on, Chief. Bust me out of here. I can't believe it. It's you.
Who is this guy to be so important to be down here by himself?
You all right, Marine?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I am now.
We have 3 Marines in every FOB now.
We thought you were dead. Thank you.
Not yet.
The Redoubt of Sundering is out of Banished control.
Hell yeah.
We're 2 for 2 on gate-crashing prisons. The Marines probably want to burn this place to the ground, but at least there'll be no more prisoners processed here.
I agree. Give the hammer a try, too. Let's do this.
Do not misunderstand my concern.
Oh, cool fucking doing.
None would question your vigilance in safeguarding the processing outpost. Nevertheless, it is insufficient. We must never forget what happened during the war. A single demon rose from the ashes of their worlds and brought the whole of the Covenant to its knees. We believed him to be dead before, but were proven wrong to our utter shame. We cannot afford to make that mistake again.
Oh, wow, dude. That is so fucking cool that they reference characters you actually fight, whether they're dead already or not.
Advancing.
Which I imagine you can choose not to engage them, right? Hey, there's another one. And then you can have a certain group of Marine, a certain amount. What is it, 6 to 5? 6 will follow you? That's awesome. There we go. We got another Banished log.
The human scourge is all but extinguished from this ring, brothers.
So cool.
But those who remain are persistent. Redouble your efforts. Search every cave, every derelict ship, but do not kill them. They will tell us where the others are hiding before the end. Chak Lok and his machines will see to it. Soon not a whisper of humanity will remain on this ring.
That was so fucking nice. I like audible, like, storytelling, puzzle piecing, whatever you want to call it. Open up this gate. Now, the Banished will return to these bases, I've noticed. You know, which is fine by me, I don't care. But, essentially, they've lost their usefulness once you have... No... Like the crickets are in the Marine. It sounds like the sound's coming directly from his body. We rescued so many Marines. I wish there was an even bigger, like... Ooh! So there's one more UNSC audio log, and then there is actually a Spartan Corps over this way.
Between living and dying is hope.
Come on, cut the chatter.
Ah. I died so many times I forgot it existed. Hell yeah, dude. So many Marines.
Let's gain some ground.
There's even a Marine hidden over here. But more than anything, is that what I've noticed is that there's just a shitload of Marines. This level in general. There's a warthog.
Check your damn fire!
I got the turret.
Sorry. I want armored Marines.
I'll get out here.
All right. So. One more audio log. I don't know why, but I have this sneaking suspicion. Probably wrong, though. They're not all in easy-to-guess spots, which is nice. Yep, observation post. Wow. Ooh. Another BR. Wait. Okay. I love it. The data readout.
Giuseppe, if you're still out there, I could use some help.
Ooh.
We've stumbled upon a banished prisoner processing outpost some distance south of the Reverie. If the transport traffic is any indication, you've got more than a few of our people inside. The crew I've got, well, we've run rescue ops, but not like this one. I need your help to get them out alive. I need the hell jumpers. We're running real low on both personnel and second chances. If you're alive and can respond, I'd be in your debt. Again, I know, just throw it on my tab.
Nice. Excuse me. All right. Not seeing anything else in here that's really...
Crap, it's the Master Chief.
Hello. Well, we have a warthog. Hopefully we can get a couple...
I'm on the turret. Buckle up.
No. Maybe they can hop out.
I'm on foot.
Problem?
Let me in.
Fire support's ready. Let's go.
Armored Marine. Armored Marines now. No, they're coming. That's all right. We'll take.
I'm in.
They don't look the part is the problem. That's what bothers me. That's all right. Hopefully it doesn't matter. All right. So do we have everything from the Redoubt of Sundering? Everything has been collected. We're gonna go and rescue one more squad, and that is at the FOB, not the FOB Echo. It'll be here. Bluebell Squad. Right after we go, get this armory item.
Advancing.
Here we go. Oof. Seeing the 400 structures in the background gives me chills. I love it. I fucking love it. Make our way back up to...
Check that out.
Yeah, I see it.
Right behind you, sir.
This is my stop.
Gotcha.
Lead the way, sir.
Need to take another complement of troops after all.
Got it. Vehicle deliveries on the way.
Ooh, I love the Ravager. God damn it. Here we go. I mean, she just laid there like, oh no. Look at that lady screaming at Austin Powers.
Enemy cavalry. Affirmative.
Don't sweat it. We'll make this real quick.
Sunday driver.
I wonder if any of the Marines are still at the base. So I'm gonna pick them up before we go and help out that last squad. Nope.
Your poetry of motion, please.
Enemy flank. Hostile down. That's how it's done. I call that a win. On your 6, Spartan.
No way, that's the last.
Going past them. I will bury this infernal machine.
Got contacts.
We do.
Firing. Let's haul some ass.
Get in.
Follow, Chief.
You too. Get the fuck in.
Marines.
Okay.
Get in and let's rock.
Quiet. We're still in the thick of it.
Really? Dude, they know you're here. You're firing a shotgun off. What's wrong with you? All right, let's go save another squad. Love it.
Can we leave now?
You can hear them fighting up there. Here we go.
Enemy vehicle. UNSC distress signal nearby, Chief. Marking the source.
Exiting.
You guys can't.
Here we go.
Eyes up. Reinforcements.
Reinforcements? Do they need any more? I knew. What is it? I got an achievement called Wanna Have a Catch. Kills 50 enemies with grenades. I like how I got it blowing up a phantom. Some dumb luck on that part. No!
City signable. Take a breather, Marines.
I like how, okay, the Marines are good. Yep, Marines are totally good. What a hot mess.
On your 6.
Hello, Marine.
Ready when you are, Chief.
Ooh,
All
nice.
hostiles eliminated. Glad we made it in time.
Badass. Rocket Hog. Bluebell Squad.
I hear you.
BR-75 and
The
Valor.
Chief's here.
I guess we're able to order 30 Valor. Anything hidden in here? Condor dropship service manual. Nice to see that because it's basically just a big, sexy, big top dog daddy pelican is the Condor. Not exactly the same, obviously, but it's nice. I can't believe they're giving us a rocket hog too. The only problem is I don't want to leave my troops behind. Is that a hell jumper?
Sounds good.
Damn, I'm glad you're here.
Well, I'll take that.
Gunner here.
Shotgun.
Get out. I don't want you.
Getting out here.
Unarmored Marine. Unarmored Marine filth.
Yeah, this'll do.
Yeah, baby. There we go. Then we have our... Dude.
Hell with this.
So cool. I love it. They've even got them in different decent positions and stuff, and they just kind of, I guess they search. Very cool. Distress signal flare.
Too many.
All right, so this area, have we detected anything? We have propaganda towers, of course. The nearing area, but... Yeah, and then of course our Razorback is 10 kinds of messed up, so. This Banished tower looks like it fell off or what, I don't know. Looks really decrepit. Then you've got the propaganda towers. I think that's a good note to leave it on. But only for now. I'm going to record immediately after this, so you get to see, we get to use our rocket hog. I will say that I do hate... What are you?
Now the Chief's back.
Oh no. I always get nervous when Marines find rocket launchers. No!
Second!
Fuck it.
Moving out on foot.
Yeah, you move out. Literally go. Get in, sniper. All right. Where to next? Is there really anything else to find at this area? For the propaganda tower? We'll go get that Mjolnir armory piece. I don't think we get to keep the rocket hog.
Hey, cut it out!
Oh, there's a sight for
I mean, I'm sorry, but you're the reason you have sore eyes.
Our primary communications array, the Horn of Abolition, just got a big upgrade. We can hear every transmission you send, every whiny report of your casualties, every pathetic cry for help.
Wow. What a dickhead. I might leave that up, though. Absolutely love it. Oh, man. Hopefully it's not too easy to get everything, because by this point I feel like I can conquer the world. Mainly came here.
Disembarking.
I'm gonna burn every
I want to see what
last
all
one
we
of
have
these
unlocked
suckers.
now.
Count on it.
Hey, that's enough.
Okay.
Stay focused.
Now we can have a battle rifle whenever we want, pretty much. Ooh, commando.
On foot.
Get more. One more dose of commando. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. That's where I'm going next.
On the gun.
Get rolling.
Rock. Hello. Come on, our fellow squadda. What's that place called again? Redoubt? Redoubt of Sundering. Nice. Pretty cool. And there's just
Let's get moving.
random Marines just chilling in all these different places. I'm loving it, dude.
I'm out.
Yep. Man. Snipers for days. I'm a little overwhelmed that you can always have power weapons of your choice. It's whack to me. I kind of prefer to have one anti-infantry weapon. Unlock new multiplayer cosmetic. I do like that you do get rewarded for your multiplayer for trying to fully experience the single player. There's just so many places to go and so much to see. It's not even hard to find rocket launchers. This might sound really stupid to you guys, but I don't really like using them because they're so
That's
commonplace. Right. Of course you hopped in. Pajama lady. Alright. As long as she does good, I don't care. She's a Marine. I guess I just like the thought of everything looking armored. So if she was wearing armor, it'd be great. This outer lying area too, I'm curious about.
Disembarking.
I think we're out of the woods. Let's dig up more targets.
Damn, you Spartans move fast.
Let's roll.
Yeah, it's a little unfair.
On the big gun.
All right. I'm gonna go to the top of this hill,
I'm in. Time to go.
so I can say that I've seen the top of the mountain. Wow. At least there's always enemies to kill. Maybe you want to go back through an area or something. Even if I wanted to go back to the first area, there's going to be enemies that we can fight if we want to. Can I shoot that guy? Yep, he poofed. Got a little baby boy. All right. Yeah. Ease down the fall.
We're right behind you.
Taking the turret. Oh, yes.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Lead the way, sir.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No. I don't want you, unarmored Marine. There we go. Get in! They're not. No! There she is!
I'm on the turret!
Yes! Yes! Armored Marines, yes! Yes! Oh no. Well, we took quite a bit around this FOB. What's it called again? Echo. FOB Echo. There's always enemies respawning in these areas too, which will keep
Sniper, heads up.
Light him up.
keep the area from looking like it's dead, like it's not alive.
You haven't killed me yet, Banished. Gonna have to try harder than that.
You
All right.
love losing to humanity, huh?
We'll go back up here to our squad and kind of continue from there. And I think the next part. Oh, Ghost! It's like they have vehicles on convoy.
You're gonna look real cool with that machine crushed around you.
Everyone who rushes uglier than the last.
Scratch one.
You'd make a good bumper sticker.
Let's light him up.
All right. Well, I do like these things.
Going for a ride.
All right. There's probably not a squad up here anymore, though. No. Area's been cleaned up, which is fine. Looks like there are remnant weapons and shit just hidden around here, though, which is always cool, right? Like, you know, you can get a BR here, or if
I'm in. Let's go.
What is that? Commando? Yeah. It's all right. I mean, there's just no end to what you can do, what you can find. That's the way it feels. It just feels so big. The scope and scale of the game is great. So I hope you guys liked the video. We'll be moving on soon, but I want to cut these up into bite-sized things so it's not overwhelming. If you guys liked the video, hit like. If you did not, a dislike the reason why. You want to support me, the best way to do that is to either subscribe to my channel and turn on the notif bell, or to become a patron of my channel. So you can also follow me on social media. The best place to do that is Twitter and Discord. There are links to those in the description below and on the banner of my YouTube channel. But last but not least, to call out my patrons who have supported me thus far, you guys are kings. Their names are Paul Powers, Legacy 11, Miha, and Daniel Cutforth. Thank you guys for your continued support, and I will see you shortly, but in the sense of release, next time in Halo Infinite.